you're going to enjoy this. Now, graphic prints are really on trend right now. In fact, they are so hot. Colin and Justin say they're going bonkers. They're everywhere.
Do you know, today we're throwing out some shapes because the whole graphic trend has become suddenly so incredibly cool. Now, we've taken inspiration from a really prolific interior designer from Britain in the 1970s called David Hicks.
Yep.
Now, he's sadly no longer with us, but his style has really kind of licked the whole interior design circuit of late, and we love it. It's very much here, as you can see, it's all about the honeycomb or the hexagon. And I love the fact that this entire room has been put together with that lovely David Hicks kind of sensibility at the back of it. The wallpaper obviously being the thing that kicks us off. A symphony of grey, 50 shades of grey in fact, and shots of black just to bring it together. This to me is a really incredibly relaxing bedroom.
Well, you see geometric upon geometric upon geometric in the space, but you don't feel like you're going dizzy.
You don't.
It all works together.
Exactly. So like back in the 70s, you know, when people loved, before I was born.
That's correct, Colin, before you were born.
Before.
The 1870s.
Exactly.
So far.
You know, when people love pattern, they had pattern on this, pattern on that, pattern on that, and the whole thing looked like camouflage, okay?
Yes.
The way to make it work in the 21st century is to introduce some plain elements. You know, we've got this great linen-covered bed there, plain grey, and it just breaks up the pattern as well. You know, it gives us somewhere for our eyes to go to, some relief from all of the pattern, and it makes this look stronger, okay? So think about how you actually balance pattern and plain, and then it's not going to be too much.
Exactly, it's all in the balance at the end of the day. And lighting, again, in all our schemes, Tracy, is super, super important. And these lights, while not hexagonal or geometric as such, they reference that same period from the 1970s. They're from the Colin and Justin home lines, so we did those.
So good.
And we also did the rugs down here. We also did the bedding, and we've really run with that whole geo feel. This is a season, we think, for the honeycomb emblem to come back to life. But the lights, for me, are insane. We've done bedsides. We've actually shown you a couple of examples. And again, you don't have to make everything a mirror image. It's not all about being symmetrical. They're slightly different if you look. And then these big side lamps as well. Illumination will bring even the most unthought-through scheme alive. It's your key player at all times.
Layer it, layer it, layer it.
Do you know what we say? Layers are your accessories, and accessories are almost like your home vitamins. They're the little things that really enliven your scheme and make it feel really well thought through.
Vitamins.
Exactly. Get them down your neck.
Exactly. But that's the thing, you know, if you're scared of decor and you're thinking, okay, you know what, I love elements of this, you know, and this feels like a kind of catwalk presentation where you show everything, you know, so you might not do all of this, but you might take away certain elements.
Yes.
I think go with bedding. You know, Justin touched on the bedding there. If you think about how much space that would actually take up, you know, in your bedroom, you know, you've got a beautiful big plain bed like this from IKEA and your furniture in there, and then you introduce a pattern onto the bedding. That is not a big investment in terms of being brave, is it? You know, and then you can actually change it in the different seasons. I like a bit of seasonal adjustment, you know, so I think get it on the bedding and then layer it up. You know, you put your pattern to the back there. We're obstructing it with plain here as well. So again, it's not too much, and it just gives us that wonderful layered, fabulous look, and it just feels more rewarding as well, and it's not too much for you.
What I love about it is that often, well, maybe not often, but bedding can sometimes skew a bit feminine. And if, you know, if you want your partner to be able to agree on bedding that works for you both, this is a good, this is a good design.
We call that gender non-specific, Tracy.
Yes.
So that whole gender non-specific thing for the design that we
goes
create
for anybody.
means that the boys love it, the girls love it, the mums love it, and the dads love it. And again, we touched on the rugs earlier on. That geo shape down there, the rug is obviously on the floor, but it's kind of like your fifth wall now, the floor. We want all our schemes to have an exciting layer wherever we're looking, so why not add different ones? Rather than one big area rug, we've used 4 different rugs, and we've played with that same geometric shape by layering them on an angle. You could go a little bit more Moroccan and shove them down in a much more haphazard way, but we really like that regimented feel that we've created.
I love it too, and I love this. So it's nice to have this extra piece, a place where you can sit in the bedroom, but it's very luxurious.
It is. You know, we all need somewhere to escape, and I think it's all about making it your own. You know, and if you have a bold pattern like this, it just gives you so much freedom. You know, because you can pick out one of the colours, one of your 50 shades of grey. You could paint your furniture. You know, these are IKEA pieces, and we've painted them with Anchor Grey from Benjamin Moore,
lovely.
just to make them our own. You know, so that we have this look of completion. And I think that's a really nice way to go as well. You know, because you get the idea that it's almost like a boutique hotel. It has a design, it has a blueprint.